Welcome to Not Another Crochet video. Today we'll be starting our 12 Days of Christmas Crochet Challenge. Each day we will be making one granny square using these colors. Each row will be a different color, and that color will be chosen by our dice at random. I took a little snippet of each of our colors and put a number to coordinate with it. At the end we'll be making a vest, a little Christmas vest. I took inspiration from TL Yarn Craft's vest pattern. It is super cute. I'll link hers below. I'm not going to be doing the exact same thing though. I do want it to be a open vest, so I'm not going to connect it in the middle. And also I didn't want to do the different shaped squares. I just wanted to do squares, and at the neckline I'll do 2 triangles, so it'll be a total of 12 squares and 2 triangles that we'll be making. So the last 2 days we'll be making a square plus a triangle, and I don't know how many rows each square is going to be yet. I think it's going to be 6, but I do know I need the squares to be 8 inches by 8 inches. So for the first day, we're going to be figuring out how many rows that is to get an 8-inch by 8-inch square. So we'll go ahead and pick our colors now for our first granny square. All right, so we'll go ahead and start rolling for each color for each row. I do have the colors here with their coordinating number. So let's see, for day 1, we have 8, 6, 7, 4, another 4. I don't want to do 3 of the same color in a row, so I'm going to roll again. Oops. And I got a 4 again. Okay, and again, 7. Okay. So 8. Let's see what colors that'll end up being. So this is 4. This red. And then I have this one's 8. 8 is our mixed color one. Let's see, this is 6. So it'll be 8 with the dark red next. And then 7 is yellow. And then 2 rows of the light red, and then an ending row of yellow. Now, one thing I did forget to mention earlier, the one thing that's going to be the same on all the granny squares is the last row. So since this is day 1, I don't know exactly how many rows we're going to need. If we need to add more, we'll add more later. But the last row, since I have so much of this red right here, I want each square to end in the red so that they all kind of fit together, and it'll be more seamless whenever I connect them all, because this is a stash busting project. So these are the colors that we'll be working with. We'll go ahead and start on this square. I do have a measuring tape somewhere that I'll keep measuring it after each row. That way we know we get the right size so that the vest will actually fit. So I'll go ahead and start working on day 1's granny square. I just finished day 1's granny square. I am not the fondest of the pattern on this one. I also feel like these reds on camera, you can't really see that they're different, but this one is darker than this one. But yeah, I'm not too happy with how this one turned out, but that's okay. We have more to do. After doing this one, I did figure out we need to do 7 rows, not 6. So, and like I said earlier, I do want all of them to end on this red so that they will be more seamless whenever I connect them. So I wrote out all of the days that we'll need to do. And then the last 2 days, we're also doing the triangle piece for the vest. So this is today's square. I am going to be weaving in the ends as I go. So since we just finished the square, we're going to weave in the ends. This is day 1's granny square. I did weave in all the ends except the last 2. If you watched my most recent video, you know I did not weave in all the ends on that blanket I made, and I had to weave them in all at the end, and that was terrible. So I'm going to make sure I weave in the ends every day. So this is day 1. On Monday, I will be posting day 2's video, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe and follow along if you want to watch more crochet content. Thanks for watching.